take a red-eye flight to Miami to go shoot the client.
We're headed to Will's apartment right now. Because I know these will make good headlines, so the most you've made in a month selling info.
Yeah, it's like 2.2 million.
A year?
20 million.
We're definitely speaking in a language that I had never heard before. He really appreciated the fact that you were so knowledgeable.
Just got to Phoenix Airport and I'm about to take a red-eye flight. I flight departs in 45 minutes and I just got here. So hopefully we're good. That was a brutal flight. Not even gonna lie. It's 6 a.m. Miami. Good morning. Yeah. This coffee shop is really the best in Miami, hands down.
We're headed to Will's apartment right now. Shout out Danny for dude.
I'm always down for it.
He's always down, and I was supposed to give him details yesterday and I spaced out, and then he texted me this morning. He's like, yo, so what's the plan today? I was like, oh, I forgot to give him the plan. Danny's a student. Danny's crushing it too. What are you doing per month right now?
Last month I did almost 8K.
Almost 8? Oh, I didn't even know that. Last time I checked, he was doing 3K. That was like a month ago. Now he's gonna go celebrate on a cruise. And yeah, I heard it's like all men, right? But Danny's one of the OG students. He jumped in Leverage Creator when we had like 20 members. Probably what, 3-4 months ago? Probably like 4 months ago.
I think this is the 4th month.
4th month, yeah. And now he's chauffeuring me around. But we're going to shoot with Will right now. I wanted to bring Danny along. Basically, kind of the plan behind this, I mean, for Danny, Will's like probably an hour with no traffic, probably like 45 minutes away. With traffic, maybe an hour 15, hour 30, which is way closer than for me to fly out here. So with scaling our agency, kind of the plan here is when we bring in students into Leverage Creator, the ones that really put in the work, push themselves to a higher level, just show up and participate. We noticed that, and Danny is one of those students. And so we started bringing him in on some other client shoots. So not only did he go and sign some of his own clients, but we have a client over in Naples that he shoots for as well. And then probably gonna get him plugged in with Will. So I come in, set the expectation with the client, you know, show up with Danny so he gets to meet Danny, and then the client knows me as well. And then, you know, from here on out, if I need Danny to come shoot with Will, and as long as Danny's up for it and Danny's down for it. Anyway, with us as an agency, we want to scale our agency. Having talented boots on the ground kind of around the country has proven to be really beneficial. Hey, I'm filming right now. Call me later. And with that, Danny's been like a really, really key piece for the boots on the ground in Miami. Yeah, we're expanding that as well. We're working on a client up in the Northeast, and I mean, sometimes there's clients that we don't necessarily want to work with as our agency, but then we push them over to students. Then sometimes there's clients we want to work with in an agency capacity and have students go and shoot for them on our behalf. So multiple instances. But yeah, we're en route. We're 10 minutes away. His 2-channel, he has like an Amazon channel, and then he has like a business channel. So I think today we'll try to make videos for his Amazon channel, and then tomorrow we'll try to do them for his other channel. But I mean, we'll figure that out as far as what that looks like. Bare minimum, I want to do 4 for each, so we have a month's worth of content. But then like today, I want to get him introduced to you as well, so that I can have you come down and film stuff with him as well. All right, currently heading up the elevator with Danny up to Will's place. Probably not going to film right away because first impression matters. Never met him in person before, so I want to keep it chill, and then I'll turn it on once I'm setting up probably. So that's the plan. topics for business-centered content tomorrow. Is there anything specific that you would like to focus on or avoid?
What do you guys have for right now?
I actually don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to ask Presley because I want to make sure that we stay within whatever guidelines you have or want to, and we're going to craft up some stuff this evening. But I know he's gone through all the resources already that I've like given him, which is like your YouTube videos, the doc, obviously webinar, and how you go about things. And
Yeah, I don't have any like guidelines. We can really talk about anything. But just to give you ideas, like we can talk about how I went from a course creator making 10K a month to doing over 2 million a month with courses. We can talk about like webinars, why I think the webinar funnel is the best funnel. And then I guess we can do research on like the type of videos that are getting a lot of views in that like internet marketing space, and I can just remake them.
Okay. I mean, we have ideas as far as that, but like after, I didn't even know until our conversation today that you had like a 2K product, and you said 7,500 or 10K product as well. I thought it was just a 25.
Yeah, so my most popular product by far is going to be the 2K product. That one I recently created with WAP, which is why you probably didn't know about it. We're going to launch November 19th with a free webinar. But yeah, it's a 2K product, and then it's $197 a month to stay in. But that teaches basically everything you need to know, everything that I know from making 30 million with courses.
And that has like a monthly call, right?
Yeah, and then I do a monthly call on that. And that teaches them basically like how to market their offer on social media, how to do webinars, like how to get registrants, how to present on the webinar, how to sell on the webinar, and how to create like funnels, and how to have that ascension system where people buy on the webinar and then they can send them into high ticket. So it teaches all that.
Gotcha. And then you have an ascension, like a 7,500 or a 10K from there?
Yeah, we have a 10K, which is a live event.
Because I know these will make good headlines. So the most you've made in a month selling info?
Yeah, it's like 2.2 million.
Okay. Year?
20 million.
The most you spent in a month on ads?
You can do $1 million.
Most amount you've made on one webinar?
340,000. And then we can do stuff like I presented to Russell Brunson's mastermind. Everyone in there paid $50,000 to $150,000 to be in the room, and I can do videos like, here's what I told them. Like basically y'all are getting it for free.
We just finished up like 5 hours of shooting with Will. I'm very glad I ate breakfast this morning. Normally I don't eat breakfast, but red eye to breakfast to 2 coffees to shooting with Will was the move, because I finished that shoot, and I'm like, I was feeling like I was gonna shrivel up into a raisin, honestly. We just finished off one of the most fantastic burgers, in my opinion. Very healthy. But Mr. Danny polished off 3 tacos and went back for round 2 to get 3 more. I got my coconut, my plantain chips. What did you think of the shoot?
Very insightful. They were definitely speaking in a language that I had never heard before. So, and I think he really appreciated the fact that you were so knowledgeable about, like, you're asking questions, like you ask certain questions that he's like, you know what, I actually don't know. And I feel like that definitely made him feel like he can trust you.
And like when you're shooting with clients, that goes a long way, because it's not about necessarily knowing more than them, but about them feeling understood. And when they feel understood, the likelihood that they're happier working with you just goes up dramatically. So obviously you're tracking with this series, but like with Brian, our sales system and Brian's sales system, there's a lot of overlap. So I'm able to speak his language really well. My mom would be so mad at me, I'm talking with my mouth full. And a lot of these other businesses as well either have an equivalent sales system or a non-existent sales system, so that we can actually go and help them implement a better sales system. So when you can speak the lingo, it goes a long way. Okay, so I'm wrapping up my day right now, munching on a cookie, got some chips and an orange. I gotta transfer some footage, charge some batteries, get ready for tomorrow, because I gotta shoot with Will at 5:30, which is in 5 hours. So I was gonna just stay up late till like 2, 3, and then just get a couple hours of sleep. Then I was like, then I'm not gonna be well rested, and not to mention that like this whole trip is kind of a gamble.
because I don't know for sure if I'm going to sign Will. Like at this point, I'm pretty confident, but there's always the chance that I don't sign Will. So it's like I risk my own money to fly out here, bought the flights, hotel, food, everything, all a risk, right? So it's like from a risk standpoint, I want to minimize that as much as possible. So it's like $300 hotel, or just stay up all night and work, but then I'm not going to be at my best tomorrow, so then I might not pitch the best deal, right? So it's like opportunity cost, risk management, finding a mix in between. Because like in my mind, I'm like, dude, like, okay, whatever, it's $300 for a hotel, but if like I'm only sleeping for 2 hours, it's like, okay, so it costs me $150 an hour to sleep, and then I'm getting probably like not great sleep anyway. But you guys are actually seeing like, this is a real cam behind the scenes where I'm red-eye flight to Miami. The day just starts off at 6 a.m. on 4 hours of sleep, and then now it's like I'm faced with the decision to go out and do some work, because like it's not that I necessarily have to do work, it's just like I know there's stuff that I want to do. So it's like, do I value getting those things done right now or sleeping more? Well, I'm choosing sleeping because I want to be somewhat fresh for tomorrow, because I slept on a plane last night, so I'm on 4 hours of plane sleep currently, which is not much. And then in 5 hours I'm going to shoot with Will, and then I'm flying back tomorrow evening. So just like go. I just threw a piece of something. I'm gonna transfer some footage here in just a minute and then go to bed. But appreciate you for watching. Catch you in 24 hours, but me, I start again in like 5 hours. So hasta luego. Good night. Join my free Facebook group. Okay, I'll shoot tomorrow. I'm like so sleep deprived.